All right, I gotta use the front-facing camera, selfie camera, just in case any phone calls come through. 7:07 in the morning. Can't get an early enough start, and hopeful that today's gonna be a good day. I think I got two new people starting today. A guy named Alex and a guy named Fred. Very hopeful about both of these guys. We'll see. And then should have my normal cast of people. Bo, his girl, Milton, Donald. Oh, and also Pee-wee's brother should be back today. We'll see on that. That guy is very unreliable. In the last 2 days, he worked one day and didn't work for the next 2 days. One day it was a doctor's appointment. The other day he was sick in bed. So we'll see. I got to do better about property 2, which is where I'm on my way to right now. Matter of fact, one of my brand new guys, Fred, is going to meet me over there. We're just going to load out from there. We'll ride from there to property 3, see what's going on over there. But my main concern is over at property 2. Just an easy little 2-bedroom unit that was done yesterday, or supposed to be getting done yesterday. It was Milton and my guy Najee on that. And that turned into a nightmare for Milton. Najee just can't get right with this painting. He was supposed to be doing bathrooms and kitchens, and a unit that should have only taken at max 5 hours ended up taking Najee 12 hours. 12 hours to get that unit done. 2 bathrooms, 1 kitchen. I mean, nothing really. So Najee would text me at 9:30, hey, just getting it wrapped up, it's all buttoned up. I got a feeling I'm gonna walk into a fucking mess over here. Milton ended up leaving Najee, and I don't blame him for that. Milton got more than enough of his stuff done, and the only thing that was left was the remainder of the bathrooms and kitchens. I can't even imagine how these 2 little micro bathrooms and kitchen could take 12 hours. But I'm sure we're about to go see. So the guy Fred, he'll be joining me over there. We'll load that out. There's a unit going over at property 2 today. Milton's going to be there. Not sure who I'm putting with Milton today, whether it's going to be anybody. If it is a 1-bedroom unit, then I might just have Milton do it by himself. And if it's a 3-bedroom unit, I'm definitely going to have some help for him. I don't know. It's going to be one or the other. It's a bigger unit too, a newer, bigger unit over there. We'll see. Today, I'm also supposed to get those checks that were supposed to be overnighted. We'll see about that. And there's a bunch of work to be done outside of property 2. We've got property 7. We've got 2 units going over at property 7. I'd be curious to hear what they thought about the first 2 units that we did over there. I thought those came out really well. So I'm going to ask. We only got a 2-bedroom and a 1-bedroom going over there today, so it's going to be nowhere near the amount of work that we had the first time there, where it was a 3 and a 2. And I've also got 3 additional units to do for property 3. That need to get done this weekend. I may try to get one of those units going today. We'll see. Man, this traffic is something right this second in this particular lane. Another thing to mention, property 4, the unit that Bo did that was so bad that he had to go back and correct. I never got a chance to go back and check on that unit. I just was so busy yesterday. I really, really hope that unit came out okay. I start to question to myself, like, how are we doing really in the eyes of the beholder, the bosses? And really, it doesn't even fucking matter because we're not getting paid, so forget what they think. But I think to property 5, for an example, no wait, not property 5, property 6, the sister property of property 3. We did a cleaning job there, and we did 1 paint there. We did a drywall repair job and a ceiling for the vet, if you'll remember, on the bathroom. Have yet to hear anything back from that property. Do they hate us? Do they think our work sucks? Are we too expensive? Do they not just have work to be done? Or do they have their normal vendor? Who knows? It's one of those, for sure, though. And it's probably that they hate us. I would hear from Property 5 yesterday. There's a drywall job that we'll be tackling early next week. Sort of like the vet job where it was in that bathroom where we made that replacement. This one's in a kitchen. I think I charged $500 to do that job. It'll probably be similar. I asked the guy when he called me yesterday, I said, well, how big of a job are we talking about here? And he was like, well, I just need you to come put your eyes on it and you to be the judge. He was like, but it's definitely less than a sheet of drywall. I was like, oh, well, shit, that's actually a perfect way to put it. That gives me a good idea, okay. And I'm being serious. Are we talking 1 sheet, 2 sheet, half a sheet, quarter sheet? Hopeful that today's gonna be a good one. Every day I'm hopeful. Need to start being better. Better for me, better for my family, and in a better state of mind. I ain't gonna lie, this painting business has sucked the life out of me sometimes. I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. You know, yesterday was the first day that I actually, contemplating just quitting all of this shit because it's so fugazi with getting paid. Like, why can't I just get paid on time? Hopefully that's going to get squared away sooner than later. So the good news is we got 2 new guys starting. Hopefully we'll have all of our people. And with 3 units on the schedule for sure today, can we pick up a 4th unit? We'll see. So, on our way to Property 2, we're going to be meeting a new guy named Fred, seeing how that unit looked that Milton and Najee did, and then going from there. We got a lot to do today and not a lot of time to do it. I'll tell you one thing. It sounds good saying, oh yeah, we can get 4 units painted in a day. But man, there ain't enough time in the day. Let's go make it happen. Make sure I don't have pies all over my face. I ate a cherry pie and a Boston cream pie. Your boy is slipping. Still drinking my black coffee though. But the fuck's it even matter with all this damn sugar I'm eating? I gotta get into some detox, man. I gotta get right. Gotta get back into my workout. Anyways, 9:30 in the morning, and been over to Property 2, checked on the unit from yesterday, looked good. Sad that Najee was in that unit until 9:30 last night, but hopefully he's gonna get better. He's here first thing this morning. He wants it. This is one of those redemption stories right here. This is one of them guys you kind of root for. He keeps trying. Anyway, so my wife took her 2021 Range Rover into the shop yesterday for an oil change. Got to take it to Range Rover for that to happen. $200 oil change, no flex, just what are we doing? And now the car won't start. Fucking battery's dead. The battery's got a smaller battery than the damn zero turn. So, what the fuck? What did you do? How you change the oil and kill the battery? Try to understand that. In other news, that's going to be something I got to do today is learn how to fix that. Really, I just got to jump it. I had a jump box. My jump box was dead. In other news, we're over at Property 7 this morning. I got Bo, Donald, Jess, a new guy named Alex, and Najee all over there. I've got all of them over there. We've got 2 units going over there, a 2 and a 1 bedroom. Bo tells me the unit is fucked, the first unit that they're in. I got to go put eyes on it. I got to go meet this guy, Alex. I got to go see how these folks are working. I got another guy named Fred who started today, very 0 to 100 real quick. But he's in there getting it. He's working with Milton today on a big-ass 3-bedroom at property 2. And he's already got 1 bathroom painted, so that is the type of guy who is going to do well. And I hope he sticks. You know what? The dude brought me his fucking resume this morning. I forgot to mention that. First time that's ever happened. Dude gets out the vehicle smelling straight like marijuana and hands me a resume. You can't make this type of shit up. But stellar dude, you know? I don't care that you smoke. Fuck it. Just don't go painting happy little trees on the walls now. God, that's hot. Shit. Just burnt the shit out of my tongue. Anyways, we'll get over to property 7 and I will share with you guys what we're up against, how it's looking. Got to pick up paint for property 3 and praying that these checks are overnighted. These checks arrived today. Did they really overnight them or did they just put them in the mail? Either way, I won't care so long as they're there today. Back camera here. Shit. Back camera here. All right, it's 11:13 in the morning, and first time I can honestly say that I am not having a fucking chaotic day. You know that it's not chaotic when I'm filming and I'm not in a unit painting. So, 2 new guys today. A guy named Alex and a guy named Fred. Alex is shit hot. I like Alex a lot. Alex is rocking and rolling. He can cut. Haven't seen him roll yet, but he can certainly cut. And Fred supposedly is doing well with Milton, so that's good. What else? Get ready to go try to jump my wife's vehicle. This Range Rover has the smallest battery I've ever seen in my life. The battery for the 0 turn is bigger than the battery for this vehicle. It is freaking crazy. So we'll go try to jump it with the horse battery that's up in the Ford. I got the jumper cables. And both units at property 7 are rocking and rolling. Property 7, I guess, has a problem with squatters, and I guess it's a really bad problem over there. And, you know, at first I'd never heard about anything like that. None of the other properties have this problem, and property 7 is a really nice property. But anyways, we're doing a unit that I told property 3 I would not do any more units like, and that is a unit with no running water. This is a renovation unit. No running water. But it's going okay. I've actually got both units going at the same time. We've got 2 units going over there. The whole point that I'm trying to get to here is squatters. I don't know what the water part meant to this. I found a heroin spoon in one of these units. I think it's a heroin spoon. It's a spoon that's all burnt up on the back side, and when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, whose is this? Whose is this? I'm gonna call the maintenance guy and say, hey man, I think one of your squatters left something up in here. But you know, when I saw it, the first thing that I thought was, did one of my guys drop this? And none of my guys are nodding off on the job, nor do I think any of my folks have a problem with heroin. But can you imagine if I never would have saw it? I mean, it was sitting blatantly right on the bathroom counter on the vanity. Can you imagine if I never would have saw it and like we left it in there after we got done painting the unit? Oh, would that not be a reflection of us? Yeah, it would. I don't know what property 7 is making of us. I've heard through the grapevine all that's been said is we're expensive. So I certainly hope that we're living up to that price, because we certainly are expensive. I'm charging property 7 more than I'm charging anybody for color changes. And a little secret between you and me, their color changes are nothing in comparison to the other color changes. Going from yellow to gray is a pretty crazy color change. It's tough. It definitely takes 2 coats of paint. We're going from a whitish green to a whitish pink. And I gotta be honest, we are 1 coat killing this with minimal touch up afterwards. And the trim is the same color, so pretty crazy. Anyways, things are going really smooth. I'm gonna go check on my wife's car, try to jump that, and go pick up paint for property 3. I got to get over to property 3. Do I got my? They gave me a master key at property 3. That's pretty badass. So now I don't have to wait for them to unlock units. The only issue I can foresee coming from me having this master key is if I go to unlock a unit that I think is ready for paint and nobody told me that the people did not move out, and I see some elderly lady butt ball naked, whoo, screaming at me, "What are you doing in my house, intruder? Home invasion." Oh God, yeah, I can see that going horribly wrong. I can see that going horribly wrong. I want to show you something. I'm getting ready to drive by a JLG lift sitting right in the middle of the road, possibly broken down. This reminds me of the drywall in the sky repair job that I was thinking about doing. Thank God they didn't give me that job. Oh yeah, he's got to get up there and do that work. Ooh. And they're just holding up traffic. Sure, they're getting cussed out. Piss bottles thrown at them. All right, leaving from my house, 11, something, probably almost lunchtime. And just jumped my wife's vehicle. Fucking 2021. Literally, right there. Jumped it and drove it a little bit and it seems to be okay. So who knows why that battery died. Scrumptious. Diet Dr. Pepper. So good. The sweet one. All right. So on my way to property 3 to go move paint. That's what I'm gonna do, move paint. Something I forgot to share with you guys. I've been meaning to mention this. So today I started 2 new guys, Fred and Alex. They're both doing awesome. Pee-wee's brother was supposed to work today as well. He didn't show up again for a 3rd straight day in a row of bullshit. I hate to say this, but Pee-wee's brother is, well, not fired because he worked with me for 1 day. He was a lot like Pee-wee too, except a little more well put together, and I thought, you know, maybe more mature. Excuse me. I thought maybe more mature, but obviously not. You know, he's a family man. He's got a house. He's got a $1,100 a month rent. How you paying that if you ain't working? You worked for 1 day. You made $200 that 1 day. You made great money. You weren't even worth the $200 that you made. And every day after that, you know, you told me, hey, I'm going to be there. And every day after that, it was an excuse for 3 days. The first day, hey, I got a doctor's appointment. 6 o'clock in the evening that night, texting me talking about, oh, I didn't get out of doctor's appointment until 12. I didn't see no point in coming in. What the fuck? Second day, I was sick. I didn't feel good. Sorry, I'll be there tomorrow. And then today, just nothing. I would end up texting him and saying, hey, I no longer need your help. You're very unreliable, and that's unfortunate. I said, because you just let a great opportunity slip away. Good luck to you. Nothing derogatory, but let's just draw a line in the sand, and that's what was needing to be done. So yeah, we'll go to property 3, move paint to the next unit. We got 3 units going over the weekend. That'll be good. Probably haven't shared yet. Fuck it, I'll share it anyways. You know, all this talk, all this money talk, and what I'm waiting on that's just not coming. So with all this money talk as of late, waiting on these checks that, man, I sure can't wait for them to get here. I will tell you that on paper, especially this past week, I'm doing really well. I'm averaging over $500 a day. I think I even had one $600 a day. And that is fucking great. So if today's Friday, I've already done the math for what I'll do for today. Today I'll do over 500. That doesn't even include the unit that Milton and the dude are doing. Should be 600 if you include that unit. Maybe no, it's not even including that unit. And I've got 5 people working on 2 units. And I'll be able to make over $500 just with those 2 units. Add in the unit that Milton and the guy are doing, that's an extra $100 that I'll make. So that's $600 right there. So if today's Friday, I've done $2,700 for the week. We're gonna be working Saturday and Sunday. So I'll probably do, over $3,000 for the week. I can't complain with that. That is fantastic money right there. And that's the type of money that I'm really trying to be making. I don't even need anything more than that. I really don't. I had mentioned wanting to get to $1,000 a day, wanting to get to $2,000 a day. Look at the headaches that I'm having with just what I got right this second. 3 to 4 units a day. I don't need anything more. I really don't. I'm able to employ so many people with 3 to 4 units. All right, off to property 3. Let's go move paint, move supplies to the next unit, which will be going tomorrow. We'll check on Milton and Fred, and we will go pick up paint and then make our way back out to property 7, where we'll wrap up the day. And I'll have to go pick up my wife a little later on from work. And yeah, we'll make a day of it. Seeming to be a pretty good one, so what a welcome change. All right, it's 1:30 in the afternoon, and Joe, are all these videos just gonna be in the truck? I surely hope not. I surely hope we can have some fun and excitement and paint. I really need to get the GoPro back out for that though. I'm on my way to, oh my God, Terror Woods. Look at that. That shit looks dope. That's going to be something my son is going to love in a couple of years. Terror Woods. Halloween. What will my son be for Halloween? I've been asking so many questions about what will and how will and, things like that about my son. 1:39 in the afternoon, on my way to Sherwin-Williams. Sherwin. Got to go pick up 30 gallons of paint. Gotta have that paint. I gotta have that paint. That's gonna be for all of our weekend work. And gonna look for some paper. Paper for the tape and paper machine. We've actually started using the tape and paper machine, and that thing is fucking handy. Super handy for, taping paper to the floor around your base. Because a lot of these properties that we have some kind of LVP flooring that you really ought to be protecting. And yeah, that's about it. I went to property 3 and I went and looked at the unit that we did from yesterday. I had to clear that unit out, load in another unit. And that unit that we did yesterday looked like shit. I was a part of that. I was not a part of the finish on that. And Bo and Donald wore, and they just got to do better. They really just got to do better. But anyway, that's a conversation for another time. Let me get to Sherwin-Williams and get paint. Hey there. 4:21 in the afternoon, and trying to figure out how to get from one end of the map to the other end of the map on a Friday during rush hour. I got to go pay Milton. He's the only person that I can't pay via Cash App, and then more importantly, I got to pick up my wife. Paying Milton is important too, but I got to go pick up my wife. I did actually touch a paint sprayer today. I sprayed like 4 walls. That's about the most work that I did. I got a boatload of paint in the back of the truck. We got a boatload of work for the weekend, and hopefully when I get home today, there are a boatload of checks in the mail. Damn, I hope there's some checks in the mail. We might do a mail time, like actually going to the mailbox part of this video. I think that we should. Checks were supposed to be overnighted. There's supposed to be checks in my mailbox. Will they be there? God, I certainly hope so. I hope this camera looks okay as well. I see a lot of paint specks all over the lens here, so hopefully it's okay. It's been a really good day today. We busted out 3 units. I had 2 new guys, Fred and Alex, start today. Both of them did pretty well. Pretty happy with what they both did. I think they're both well, Fred's working tomorrow, and I couldn't have asked for anybody better from the means of which I find folks, which is Craigslist. People have mentioned other ways that I need to go about trying to find people. I've actually started using, well, other methods as well, and I haven't had any luck with that. Facebook, things like that. 3 units today. We got them all done. Even ran across, here's a crazy thing, at Property 7, I'm not sure if I've shared this or not yet. At Property 7, they've got a problem with squatters. Did I tell you guys about this? And not sure if it was the squatters or if it was the people who were doing the renovations in the first unit that we were doing today over there at Property 7. But I walked into the bathroom, and right there on the the vanity, oh, I did tell you, was the heroin spoon. Yeah. Pretty crazy. I actually showed it to the property maintenance supervisor. I was like, hey, look at this little souvenir we found in the unit. Not sure if it was the squatters or not, but he said that no squatters had been in that unit. So, could it have been one of my guys? Did they accidentally leave that spoon sitting right there? I don't think so. Like I said, I don't think anybody that's working with me has a problem with dope. Could they be burning other things in the spoon? Possibly incense? Marijuana, taking knife hits? Knife hits. Throwback to my childhood. I can't emphasize enough that today was a pretty fucking good day. The creme de la creme would be going to that mailbox and that thing being stuffed like a Christmas stocking with checks. Will it be? Over, under, how many checks you think are in that mailbox? There's got to be a bunch. God, that would be so nice. Anyways, go pick up my wife, try to get to the other end of the earth, and I will share the conclusion from today, which will probably be opening up that mailbox. What is going to be inside? All right, 5:45 in the afternoon. Oh, there's one thing in there. It's not a check.
Wait, it's right there.
Huh?
It's right there.
Oh. They did.
Wow, they did. Are you excited?
That shit better be for a lot of money. Hey, babies.
Hey, guys. Hi, I miss you so much. I haven't seen you all day.
They did overnight the checks. If this is what I got to go through to get paid, that's crazy. Ooh, this a fat envelope right here. Yeah. Yeah, this a few checks right here. How many we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And they some big joints too.
Wow.
6,300. 4,900. 1,000. $4,800.
That's a lot of money.
That's about $15,000
That's just for one property?
in overdue. We got property 3. We got property 1. Oh, I know they mad. We got property 5. And we got property 2. It's over $16,000. Gosh almighty, I needed that.